now that we have completed the entire syllabus, I want you to answer me questions like how did you feel Pilot in Aviation Academy? Like you're going to give exams in 5 days, correct? Experience with me.
It was the best I could say, sir. Like we could learn a lot of things. We did some mistakes. You corrected us, like in the homework or be it in the class, and like it's good, sir. Like from your side, it was like 200%. Now it depends on us, like how we perform in the exam.
Okay. Next thing I would like to ask: is there anything that you suggest I can do better for my next batches? Anything else? Anything? I'll take it into account.
I would like to. I want you to tell them to, like, whenever they are studying, on that day only to make the short notes.
Yeah, that's already like I am nowadays telling every day.
Yeah,
every day.
that is
So I'm
like
also like you see in the group how strict I am with the homework nowadays. Simply.
that is like the main.
I don't
thing.
shout, but the thing is like, okay, I'll say I'm serious. Okay, you have to get the homework done.
That short notes and all, yeah, it is important, and the way they put it into their mind, it is also important, because yeah, once they understand, like, it remains in the mind forever.
Yeah, it is like the best revision happens when you revise just after the class. See, if you're revising this GPS, whatever I have taught you now, in like today evening, okay, you're revising only somewhere around 95% of what I thought. If you're revising just after 5 minutes after this class, so close to 99.5%. Not never 100%. Correct. Nobody can remember 100% of what is taught. Correct?
Right, sir.
Yes. Any other sessions, Darwin? How did you feel?
Sir, it's better actually. I was always saying to Homkar, like the previous two aviation classes, if I was there, for sure I would have been like 40-30% at this time now, what I'm doing.
Yeah, so you attended
Because the
somewhere
concept,
else?
everything is, yeah, it's again also. Before that, there was, I think, I just left 2 classes.
Okay. Okay.
In one
Oh, yeah,
classes,
you said you went to some other academy for 2 classes and then.
yeah, it was, they taught general navigation. Believe me, it was something in my notes. Still, I have that. If when we have the time to meet, I will show you that thing. I still don't know what they are taught teaching actually.
Okay.
In that way, when I joined with you, I feel like, yeah, the concept is clear. So something like I'm okay. I can answer at least, can pass.
What? Your voice is breaking. Okay, fine. I think it has some connection issues. But anyways, see, I did my, let's say, with your batch, around 98% I can do. Correct. From my side, there were some lapses. That practice sessions this batch was not very regular. There were gaps. But I believe you figured it out by the way you scored in the exam with me. Okay. Here, see, from 2 batches, I believe we are maintaining 100% pass percentage. Okay. You guys are going to give this on-demand exam. Okay. Okay. I want you to definitely give 100% in the exam because I am expecting like to maintain this. Okay. See, if I don't get 100% pass, I don't want to give a false advertisement that 100% passes. Okay. I am dependent on you guys to get my result. Okay. So if you don't get 100% pass, like I have put a lot of effort into you, correct? See, Darwin would have paid more than what he is paying to me, correct? They would have charged a lot much more than for navigation, and he is not satisfied with even 1 class, correct? I did my best, and till that there was no student who was dissatisfied. Okay, I would think so, right? So because I did my best, and if you don't clear, I am in trouble, not you. Okay, it is big trouble for me because I have to wait for next 2 sessions or 2 months to say, oh, I couldn't give the 100%. Next thing. Here, from today, when you start revising, there are some points which you don't know in the exam, correct? Which you don't, like for example, today you are revising general nav, solar system and time. You don't remember what is the value of sidereal day. Is it 23 hours, 44 minutes or something like that? Correct? Now you write it when you don't understand on a piece of paper. Okay. So you take a paper like this. Okay. You put a clip on this paper. You write down this point. I don't know. This point. I don't know. Okay. Daily evening you have to revise this. Okay, for next 4 days, because exams are in 4 days. Correct. Next. Now you have to have this paper. Now entire navigation will be like 100 points which you don't know. Correct. Now these 100 points, what you have to do, you have to hold like this along with your hall ticket before the exam. Okay. When you are going into the examination hall, there's a big line, correct? So you have to keep reading these 100 points. For last 1 hour, you have to keep reading these 100 points. Okay. The thing is, that means whatever you don't know, you have revised multiple times just before the exam. I'll keep my camera here. I'm not wearing pants, I'm wearing shorts. Okay. In the mirror, did you recognize that I was wearing? Anyways. So the thing is, you will remember what you forget, correct, when you revise this paper. So this is the 100 questions. Okay, they probably, like when I gave my navigation exam, I did the same thing. There were around 100 points of navigation, which I tend to forget. I don't know. There were concepts which I did not understand completely, but I have to remember those questions for the exam. Correct? Shortcuts, cheating. Okay, this is called cheating. Okay, so you cheat like this in the exam. Don't cheat with any other methods. Okay, so this is one thing. Next thing is, when you go to examination hall, if the invigilator comes and slaps you for no reason, okay, keep your temper. You don't think of it. Okay, whatever happens in the examination hall, it should not disturb you. Okay? You go prepared that something bad is going to happen in the examination hall. Someone is going to disturb my peace. Then also you should be able to concentrate and complete your examination. That should be your attitude, because like we give exams which are like conducted only once a year. And if in India, our rank is not below 100 or 200 or 300, we're not going to get into our those medical seats. Correct. So when we go to exam, there is a lot of things we pre-prepare. Right? Along with this kind of notes, as short notes, all the points which you have to revise in last 1 hour, last 5 minutes, I have everything set up. Now, after all this, if as invigilator comes and tells you, like by mistake, you did a mistake in the OMR sheet, like we had a OMR sheet back then. If you made a mistake and he like tells you like, are you an idiot? Are you donkey? In Telugu, correct? Are you a dog? Get out of the examination. Obviously you will say, Ki, sir, I don't want to like get out this thing. Okay. Now, once he says after some time of your begging, oh, sit and write. Okay. Now, next 3 hours you will be thinking, why did I do this? Why did I do this? Correct? Can you concentrate on your exam? No. But see, this happened to one of my friends. Correct. So he wasted 1 year. In the same examination hall, there was a girl. Same thing happened with the girl. But she is like, fuck off. I'm giving my exam. Thinking in brain. Okay. She's acting very sorry. Fuck off. Understand? Okay. It is like you are going to have some kind of problem. For example, you went in an auto. Then you had like discussed you will pay 500. Now he is asking for 1500. Just pay it. Get off. Be prepared. This exam is very important. You don't want to waste your 1 more month. In our cases, we used to waste 1 year. Okay. Believe me, they are not even educated, the invigilators and all. They are just like a coordinator, probably like 10th pass, that's all, or fail. They just are here there because the company which is conducting the exam, the college which is conducting the exam has to provide an invigilator. They don't know much. Okay. They don't know how to behave and they don't know how much effort we put into this examination. Correct. So this is, I'll call it exam briefing. Correct. Second thing, last time, do you remember Ramakant? Okay, so he completed his exam around 20 minutes before the time. He submitted the paper. On submission, he got this message. Number of answers recorded, 0. See, after marking every question, he did not press submit, or he did not press that submit button. He just pressed next, next, next. 99% of the times, the system will take that you have marked option C. But to his bad luck, the system took, you selected C, but you did not submit the answer. Correct? So in your examination hall, if you find next button and if you find submit button, select submit button and then you go for next. Okay, so he read it the entire question paper, whatever he could remember, in just 20 minutes. Okay, here I was expecting 90 plus from this guy. This guy scored probably 80 plus. Understood? That was his level of preparation. He scored 94 or something in meteorology. I was expecting 90 plus from this guy, but see, my bad luck. Do you understand? It was my bad luck, not his bad luck. Okay, fine. This is one thing I want you to do this. Okay. Now, always carry your hall ticket. You need not take a color Xerox. You can take a normal Xerox. Okay. Except your pen. Okay. Sometimes even most of the centers they give their own pencil. Okay. Next, you have to check whether your calculator batteries are good and your CX3 batteries are good. Okay, that you have to check. Okay, if it is like 1 or 2 points, you take the new batteries, because it can happen. They can die on the examination. Next thing, here before exam, you will have like 10 minutes. You can log in and there are bunch of rules. Okay, so read those rules very carefully. Okay, so I recently gave one exam for an aircraft which I was planning to fly after like 1 or 2 years. Okay, I have seen that when I gave the first exam 2 years back, and now the exams here, it is changed. Some rules have changed. Okay, they have increased the time from 5 seconds to 7 or 8 seconds or 10 seconds. I mean, if you have to go to next question, you have to wait for 10 seconds. For example, if it's a theory question, correct? You have seen the question, okay, you have marked the answer. You have to wait 10 seconds to go to next question. Clear? You have to spend at least 10 seconds. Why did they do this? Because previously, in some examination centers, they used to mark all the answers and give to the students. In the last 5 minutes, every student used to do all the answers. Tuck, 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 100, gone, pass. Okay, it was happening. So to avoid this, they have done this. Now, for example, you don't know one question. What will you do? You don't know one question. Okay, so like 10th question, you don't. You note down on your rough sheet at some place 10, that means, and round it. 10th question you don't know, but you don't move on without answering the question. Take the best possible guess and guess it and put it. Now, for example, if you complete the exam, and if you have time, you can come back and change the answer. Think on it. But if you don't know the answer, correct, and you have not marked anything, now what is happening?
We don't know which question is that.
No. There will be like the color coding, which questions you did not answer. But the thing is, like, you don't have time at the end, correct? See, you can come back and think on it, because 10th question, you know that you have doubt in the question, you don't know the answer, correct? You can come back and think. But if the time is up, correct, there is no extra time. The system will automatically take all your answers. Now, you cannot go there. You don't have time to go back, correct? Now, if you mark a random option in the first guess, it is like 30% of the times you are going to get it. There are 3 questions you don't know. You marked random answers. At least there is a chance of getting one correct. But if you don't mark it all and you don't have time at the end to come back, it is like your loss. Okay, you are losing one question for every 3 questions you don't know. Correct. And one more thing I wanted to tell you. I got in my mind just now. I forgot.
They will give that paper, no sir, paper.
Yeah. See, ask the invigilator, okay, how many additional sheets or rough sheets they will give, because in some centers they give only one rough sheet. Okay, So if that is the case, it is difficult. Okay. So I was fortunate in wherever I wrote the exam, they gave as many as I want. Okay. Be very polite. Okay. Take your original proof. Okay. Don't get laminated ones. Okay. For example, when I went to the examination hall, see, this is my normal with the beard. Okay. Um, in the examination hall, I had to give this photo for a computer number, correct? So I took a photo without my beard. Now that guy is not recognizing me. I waited for 15 minutes outside the examination hall in hot sun. So he will send it to some other guy. Finally, some other guy will see, okay, fine, okay, do this. And then he has, okay, fine. So, okay. So try to look as if you're as if the photo you have submitted for your computer number. Okay. Now what I did recently, I applied for passport. Now I gave the photo like this. So that see, correct? Okay. So that is one thing. There is one thing, one more important. Yeah, I forgot. I honestly forgot. In the examination. Oh,
Not to look here and there.
not to?
Look here and there.
Okay.
That is like cheating now.
Not to look here and there.
Yeah, like others' computers, they will think that that is also the thing.
When I give exam, okay, whoever is there around me, they will definitely pass. It is my bad habit that once in school I have decided here in an exam, whatever exam I give in my life, I'll never take even a small help from any other student, but I will help all students around. Okay, I am following this rule from since childhood. Okay, if DGCA sees its camera, okay, now I would have helped a lot of students around in my exam. Okay, I never took help from anyone. This is what I follow, but I don't suggest. Okay, it is risky. Getting caught is you're losing it. Fine. So that's it. Like next 3 hours, or so next 3 days until you go to exam, even at midnight 2 a.m., you guys can call me up, wake me up, sir. I need your explanation from this, or put a message. As soon as I see it, you will get the answer. Correct. Now, Darwin, you have asked, you got the answers, understood the answers.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, Omkar, your answers also solved. Put everything in the group so that the next generation of students, next batch, okay, they will understand. These batch, there are 14 students here. It's good. People are recognizing the quality.
So that one question was that fruiting and garbling. I got confused. The answer is not even in the practice. Fruiting and garbling.
Okay.
That one is there.
Okay. I'll discuss. What is the question?
It is
Let
there
me
on the
see
book.
in the- One second. Let me see on the WhatsApp. You have sent. Here, when you send it like this, here I have to read like this. Garbling is caused by. Okay. I'll share my screen. Okay.
Standard parallels are 37 degrees north and 65 degrees north.
37 degrees north.
65 degrees north.
Okay.
With respect to straight line drawn on map, between A point 45 degrees north, 30 degrees west, and B point 48 degrees north and 40 degrees west.
Okay.
The great circle and drum line are to the south, the north, all those options are given.
Okay. Good. See, in which hemisphere the stand-up parallels are there? Northern hemisphere, correct? North.
Okay.
Correct. See, the stand-up parallels are like this because they are curved concave to the north pole.
Understood, sir.
Okay. So this is 65 degrees north. This is 37 degrees north. Correct. Now, see, where is the parallel of origin between these
51 degrees north.
37 plus 65, 12, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 or 2. So 51 degrees north.
Yes, sir.
See, your GC tracks are concave to parallel of origin. GC tracks are concave to parallel of origin. Correct. So now, where is point A? 45 degrees north. So this side. Point B is, let's say, somewhere 40 degrees west, and but it is 48 degrees north. Is it at 51 degrees north? No. Somewhere A to B is like this. Okay. Now it is concave to like this. Okay. So it is concave to the parallel of origin or to the north pole. But if the A and B are points like this, okay, A and B, if it is like, let's say A position is not 45, it's say 52. B position is not 48, let's say 62. Correct. Now the GC track will be like this, concave to the parallel of origin. How many of you understood? Correct. Am I clear?
Last time you had explained, sir. I got the rumline point, but I got confused with that. I did not like think about plotting that point.
Yeah.
Point A.
Yeah. So you have to do this. So all rum lines will be concave to the nearest pole.
So
But
can you
GC
please explain the
tracks-
plotting around?
One second. So all rum lines or parallels of latitudes are concave to the north pole or the nearest pole. But the GC tracks, they will be concave to the parallel of origin. So this is the parallel of origin, and okay, these are the two standard parallels. Darwin, you are asking something. You want to explain me the plotting?
I understood, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, do you understand that parallel of origin lies exactly between the two standoff parallels? Correct. So 65 north and 37 north, the midpoint will come out to be 51 degrees north. Correct. Now see the 2 points, A and B, 45 degrees north and 48 degrees north. Correct. Are they closer towards, are they towards, like this is the equator? Let's say this is the equator. Are they closer to the equator or towards the north pole? Which side of the line they are falling? Which side of 51 degrees north? Towards the equator. Correct. Now, let's say this is A, this is B, somewhere. Okay. Now, your GC track will always be concave to the parallel of origin, the data. Correct. If the points are like instead of 45, it's say 52, and I took 62 random examples, like A and B, correct? They are falling closer to the poles than the parallel. Now, you can say they are concave to the equator. Understood? Fine. Any others?
Sir, that means so rumline is to the south, and the GC is also to the south. That is the answer.
Rumline is?
To the south.
Yeah, GC also to the
And-
south in this question. To the south.
That plotting was I got confused, sir. That was
Okay.
the
No problem. But you understood, correct?
yes, sir. Sir, that turn and slip indicator. 2 questions.
Shoot. Ask. Where are they?
Sir, from a solar system, there is one problem, sir. I think in the last exam also it was asked, but we don't know, like.
Which problem?
Turn and slip indicator question number 14, 15, 16.
Practice book?
Yes, sir.